everyone. The velociraptors. What are they doing?
The inevitable, their biological imperative, you know, they're hunting.
I alert people.
Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Jurassic World Evolution 3. Okay, so we've got to protect our guests, I guess. Maybe I want to feed them to the raptors.
A fine-looking hidey hole there. Now open up the shelter to put out the alert.
All right, open shelter.
Raptors can be a tricky target on the best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing. Give the capture team the task to tranquilize those dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
Okay, we're gonna add task of... There's one. Where are the other ones? 2, 3, and 4. He went down. The next one you're gonna go after, is it? It's either this one or... Okay, it is this one. Yeah, they're not putting up much resistance towards being tranquilized.
Right. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, but
Poor
we better have
dinosaur.
an enclosure ready for when they do. We do have a half-built enclosure on site that'll probably do the job, if you can, you know, finish it up.
Okay, so we need to come here. We've got 2. So we're just going to come in here. So just like how I do the path.
Those fences with a generator. If an animal tries to escape, it could hurt itself or even your guests. A light shock, however, will act as a gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen, you can call me paranoid or, more accurately, justifiably nervous.
All right, we need...
But I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
Honestly, I think that would be a good spot
but
for
no,
one.
I don't want
And then
dinosaurs
probably
getting out
have
either.
one
Worth making sure that the
over
generators
here.
are in range of a maintenance post so our maintenance team can keep an eye on them.
All right,
When
we
the
definitely
enclosure
need
is
to
ready,
have
give the order to transport those sleeping meat eaters into it.
a...
I'll leave it in your capable hands, okay? Take as long as you need.
There.
But not too long. Even sleeping carnivores make me nervous.
That may not be... If we just go to R, then you can access this panel. And then you can get the... be able to do a little bit finer. Oh, there's the angle snap. Okay. And then place that.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the
I need to transport them all in here. Yeah, let's get him first. That was just wrong. Like, literally hit them at the top of the hill and they just fell down. Okay.
Good work. Now wait for the delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
I can see that they're all going to be enclosed. What I do need is, if I can get there, is I need the
dig site near here.
I need the maintenance so I can make sure that this all gets taken care of.
You know, they were digging for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs a mere stone's throw away. Wow, it's really, you know, it's
My water
poetic
does not look
in a
clean.
vague sort of sense, and deeply terrifying in a more specific sort of sense.
Okay. There's one. Yeah, he's got comfort issues. I also need a ranger set up too. Hold on, can we over here if we do oh, here we go. Change them all out. I'm changing them all out to Jurassic Park.
Make sure to close any shelters once you've dealt with the threat. After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy hunkering down. Although a bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea. Huh.
No, they're called a captive
Nice job
audience.
dealing with those raptors. Vicious
Okay,
and intelligent
we need a
carnivores
live
don't
prey
tend to
feeder.
mix well with guests.
So let's go ahead and
Vicious
put that.
intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors
Put that, like,
deserve as
right
much
over
support
here.
as any other dinosaur.
So feeders,
A feeder that
herbivores.
gives them an outlet for their hunting instinct would be particularly beneficial.
Better the goats than us.
I'm waiting
is
for them
what
to
you
finish
mean
talking
say.
so I can read this. Herbivores do not require feeders to satisfy their hunger need. Meeting their environmental needs within their territory will ensure they have what they require to satisfy their hunger. Carnivores and some piscivores, that's the fish eaters, require feeders to satisfy their hunger need. Place specialized feeders in their territory according to their environmental needs and ensure that you keep them well stocked. At least I'm assuming it's fish because I know pescatarian is fish. Some from 2 Point Museum. Some dinosaurs require prey to satisfy their environmental and hunger needs. They can also satisfy those needs by hunting live prey like other dinosaurs. Okay, can we get... Okay, first off, I do want a maintenance post. I need to make sure that this thing is completely well suited. So we'll go ahead and if we... You know, we can just put it there because we can also move these. Let's add a maintenance team. 2, that sounds fine. Now over here we have environmental issues. So enclosures, we need a ranger post. Now if I go over here, this blocks their view. So I want to kind of be over here. I mean, I can't see over there, but I'm fine with that. We need a ranger team. We'll do 2. And hold on, my ranger team. Where's my ranger team? Where's my ranger team? That's the emergency shelter. Oh, okay. The response facility. Okay, I like that because this includes like rangers as well as the helicopters. Okay, so they're gonna come over here. We're missing cover. So let's go to edit the environment. They're missing cover. I like that they give you, like they tell you non-native forest, but woodland here. I would like to do a bit of some woodland right here. So they've got some forest. I want to leave a little bit of space between them and the fence line. That way there's always a clear shot. That way they also...
Now that they're enclosed,
I don't think they
those
can, but I don't want them to
raptors will
climb the
actually be
trees.
boosting the site's appeal. And more appeal means more guests, so it's good news in my book. Guests will actually need to be able to see the raptors to be impressed by them, but that's why we build viewing galleries, right? Huh? Dinosaur appeal is great, but dinosaur visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with attractions like the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a profit here. And you do want to make a profit, right?
think I over... There we go. Okay, viewing gallery. None of those. I need... guess? Attractions. There we are. Viewing gallery. Put it right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our...
I'd rather like to revisit our Corythosaurus. They needed males in the herd to thrive, and thanks to Dr. Baldera, that's exactly what we can provide them with. We just need enough genome to begin synthesis. We will need an expedition center to organize gathering the appropriate genetic material. Then, once we have processed the fossils in the science center, we can synthesize the males in a hatchery.
Construct an operational hatchery near the Corythosaurus enclosure. Construct an operational expedition center. Increase genome. Okay, we need that to get up to 70%. Expedition center should be here. There we are. Expedition center. Where can I fit this? Not anywhere there. Okay, so if we do... this, we can move this. Hold on.
Refueling generator.
Much better. All right, we move it back over to this. Scooch this over. All right, I know. Path. Okay, so Expedition Center, we need to increase the genome. Okay, do we have insufficient skill? So I need, was that logistics that does excavation? So here's one, logistics 2. Reduces the cost of expedition tasks. That's pretty good. And ooh, here's another one. Logistics specialist increases logistic potential by 5 and logistics skill by 3. And these two are identical for skill level, but she's cheaper. So let's get her, I believe, because I believe I need logistics. So expedition map, we can, that's just Myosaur. Do we need to research it then? Hold on. Construct an operational hatchery near the... Okay. Do I have, well, I guess I'd have to build one of these to find out if I've even got the... No, I don't think I have the... I'd have to increase it. Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. Ooh, I like that. Okay, yes, I know. It is... Thank you. Okay. We're going to place it right there. With a path. Goes right there. That's cool. Okay. Synthesized dinosaur. Do I have... Insufficient skill. Okay, so I need genetics. Scientists. I need someone with high genetics. And I already got one person. I would have to get this person and this person. But they're both kind of generalists. I mean, I guess they do have... I'm reading the biography like that it actually matters. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this person and this person. Okay, now... But we need to increase the... to, yeah, here. Okay, but I need logistics. Okay, I think they highlighted the one that I needed. I guess they do have traits. Yeah, let's go ahead and start task. I probably don't need all 3 of them, but it is what it is. Synthesize, incubate, and release a male. Okay, I want to kind of hold off on doing that one until I have this at 70%. They're happy. They don't like, they want a male. Okay, that was the other thing I was concerned about, was that these guys weren't going to be happy because I had to adjust a bunch of their stuff. Expedition complete. Okay, let's go back to fossils. Okay, this one. Oh, I guess it just sells it. Okay, we can click on those. Begin extraction. 3. That makes it faster. So let's go ahead and start that task.
We are so close to providing.
Okay,
those
there. It's
animals
already
with
up
what
to
they
there.
need. Keep up your excellent work.
Now we want to synthesize one of these guys. I think the modify is really just a matter of like what color you want. I don't really, at least at this point. So let's go ahead and, because we're going to do one of these, we're going to begin the task. I need 5, which means I need at least those 2. And this one, we're going to get a minus 10% or 10, yeah, 10% boost on that.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
I wish I could move around on this, but that's okay. All right, select eggs. So resilient, social, quenched. What is view details? Quenched. Water metabolism rate. Heat loss while dehydrating plus 5% appeal. Okay, so we're gonna do, what is resilient? 50% low loss of health while diseased. Okay, let's do this one as male. Okay, now we need 5 again. And plus 10%. All right, and start.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
I probably don't need the female, but... What other, not attractions? Scenery, that was what I was looking for. Okay. We're going to go ahead and release these guys. Well, he made a beeline out. Missing ground leaf.
They're happy. They're thriving. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done. With males in the herd, we are only a well-placed nest away from helping these animals start a new lineage. It's not an objective that I
Missing ground leaf. Okay.
I will always support breeding dinosaurs wherever possible.
Leaf climbers?
We've done a fantastic job taking care of the dinosaurs so far, and that's great. Really great. But maybe it's time we take as much care of our bottom line, eh? You see, our guests need caring for just as much as our animals. They need hotels to sleep in.
Missing pasture.
Restrooms to answer nature's call. A comfortable site draws in more guests. And I'm very much a people person. I'm especially a people with spending money person.
Hold up. I just lost all those trees. Where did I have... Is that in woodland? Yeah, I think that was there. And then... they want some pasture. We'll do some more brushland. Two environmental issues. They just had to have, yeah, because I got rid of some stuff. And wetland. Okay, you're happy. And you're happy. Okay. Done. Covered. All right. Increase accommodation rating. Increase restroom coverage. Small hotel. Emergency shelter. Restroom. I would imagine they're probably going to want a restroom here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
And accommodation rating. They need a small hotel. Well, if we have it, if we can manage to fit it over here. Let's look at right here. I like that you can move things, but I especially like being able to hit the R and then you can adjust it as you need to. All right, we're going to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And there. I'm curious, does it have anything on the back? No. If we
Looking
did...
good so far. FYI, We've got number crunchers behind the scenes collecting info on the
So they'd be
site's
able to come
appeal,
over
how
here
guests are feeling, and
possibly be able to
to
see the Diplodocus over there.
Sales. Take a look.
Navigate the control room and open a management screen.
Ooh, those amenity sales could be a lot less red. How sites like this one make money is pretty straightforward. See, if we have incredible animals on site and the guests can see them, then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're doing, we'll sell even more entry tickets. That's when we hit them with some excellent food, drinks, and shopping amenities to really bump up our income. As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed.
Okay, so I have a feeling we're going to be...
You know, I created Din
Construct
to
an additional
support
amenity,
dinosaurs
improve
and
guest
bring
satisfaction of
people
amenity
joy.
to 60%
And
by
there's
changing its
nothing
products
more
and
joyful
features.
than good food, good drinks, and reasonably priced merchandise.
So
Think
we
of
have
the site's
small
profits
shopping,
as
small
a
food, and
measurement
small
of joy.
drink.
Building amenities near popular attractions will make profits go up, and needless to say, that's the direction that profits should be going in. You
In
can kit out
theory.
amenities however you like, but you're not shooting in the dark. Our data geniuses will show you in real time how different products or features will impact guest satisfaction, and how that equals more profit.
Okay, we'll put that there. Amenities. There are 3 types of amenity buildings that can be built. Food, drink, and shopping. These amenities offer the chance to increase income by selling products to park guests, especially around busier areas. Amenities can be configured to sell specific products, and they can be further tweaked with internal features to better match the demographics of nearby guests. The better the match, the higher its income, as more guests will use its amenity. Amenity profits can be maximized by placing them in busy areas of the site. When amenity is at capacity, consider upgrading to a larger amenity of the same type if there is a significant number of guests near that aren't being served. Does that mean we can upgrade these? Okay, these are books. Jurassic Traders. Okay, I think one of them was improve profits. We can do... We do t-shirts, no? None of these are really... Can we do additional items? Change features. So we can do a display cabinet. And a statue?
You're not going to believe what I found. Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me, but same thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Oh, area unlocked. Awesome.
While this particular site is owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
Badlands, Montana. Okay, so we've got different things. Park rating targets. Total science skill, 50. Income per minute, 500,000. Number of animals, 50. Number of guests, 1,000. Appeal modifiers. They have the T-Rex, Triceratops, Velociraptor, Diplodocus, Stigmalock, and Corthosaurus. Increase the starting cash, expensive science training.
Remember, satisfying these goals will define this site's overall park rating. Our park ratings prove that we can manage sites and make clients happy, which helps me expand DIN globally.
I I cannot believe the momentum that Din has suddenly gained. Kira, you've been talking to potential clients, right? Any, good news?
I'm close to securing a new site now. Follow my advice on increasing our reputation and park ratings, and our proposition will be irresistible.
We do. I would like to get not the environment. I wanted to get that and a drink stand-in. How close could we get them in? Pretty close. Oh, we could do that. How about we just do...
The conservation sector have asked me to keep an eye on Din long term, so consider me an official advisor. And on that topic, your reputation with the conservation sector would only improve if we had more naturally bred dinosaurs on site.
We can do over here bento sushi. What else do we have? Yeah, we're gonna do burger and fries. We'll have booth seating and a fossil display. And over here we can do a we'll do a fish tank and a fountain. All right, complete a contract to improve your reputation in the industry sector. Reach a park rating of 2.5 stars. Is this where we get contracts? Oh, there we are. Browse contract. Profitable, make a profit of at least 135. I don't know what it is on that one. This one might seem a little ambitious. Provide for your guests. Construct one medium amenity that provides shopping into the guests. I think we can do that one. I might have to do some research. Guess, do we have small amenities, medium amenities? So we'll do that, and we just need 3, so I'll just get all of them on it. Are we already at what's our star rating? Not quite 2.5. Okay, we're at 156 per minute.
Refueling generator.
I don't know what we're supposed to... I mean, I know what we're supposed to do. Okay, where is... Okay, this is the area that we have, is this area right over here. All right, our research is almost done. Yeah, scientists are busy. But we could go in and maybe do some new dinosaurs. That's depleted on the quarry. Wow. All right, research is unlocked. Okay, so that should complete that contract. Oh, I need to build a medium. Let's build a medium shop, maybe. Well, apparently we don't need that. Medium food. Okay, let's do... Yep, right next to a substation. That's perfect. Let's put this on this side. And we rotate. Okay, here we have change product. This one we'll do as steaks. Ooh, we have more features. Do a fossil display, boost seating, and a statue. Oh, it's a food. Okay, I need it. It's a shopping. You know, reading comprehension is a big skill. Let's have this be right here. Runaway fashion. Well, with a name like Runaway Fashion, you know, you gotta have... We'll do a display cabinet, fossil display, and... Or do I want... Yeah, we'll just do that. Where did I put those two food things? Yeah, no, here. Hold on. Here. Change features. Instead of a fountain, let's do beanbags. Can we do political figure fatality? Current public rating 100%. Politician was the victim of the latest outbreak, and their rivals believe we engineered the situation. They want to offer their thanks. Do we accept their offer? We gain 2.5 million, but we get a publicity rating of -25%. Or we refuse the offer, pay a large sum of money to the family of the victim to make it clear that it was only an accident. Can I... How much... Okay, I can't go back. It's like, how much money do I have? I mean, did they die at... Or I guess of the latest outbreak, but we didn't have an outbreak. Unless they're talking about the Raptors. Which I was totally not at fault with because I did not pick this spot. That's Cabot. We'll refuse the offer. Let's do... Goat. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one we're going to have to put, like, right here.
Generator just needs some fuel.
No power source. So we also need to do another backup generator. Which we're going to absolutely rotate just around. And scoosh over until... There we go. We're going to change the product. If this is goat... milkshakes. Change features. We'll have this be a play area, jukebox, and claw machine. I mean, you gotta do, because you got goats over here. Speaking of which, how are our goats doing? See, they're happy. I usually like to have goats just because I will like sometimes just do like a live feeder out here just so I'll have random goats. Free petting zoo. Okay, so that gave me a park rating of 5. What if we do another contract? Boost park appeal, achieve above 27% appeal. Ticket sales, reach ticket sales of at least 125 per minute. Make a profit of $250 or $205 per minute. How can I tell what my ticket sales are? Ticket sales are 96. Achieve above 27% appeal. Where is my appeal number? Where is my appeal number? Guest comfort. No, gift coverage. Yeah, we're doing good on coverage. I think I missed it somewhere. Appeal. Oh, there we are. Total appeal 2187. Achieve above 27% appeal. That's not a percentage. I can try this one, but I don't understand what it wants. Okay, we're at 23%. What if we add some scenery? Not environment. Scenery. Statues. Don't really have any. There's birds. What is this? Oh, we have Mr. DNA. Absolutely, yes. That's what I'm used to from Planet Zoo. So we can kind of bury that, push it in just a little bit more. So now we have a Mr. DNA. There's a T-Rex. So these are metal statues. We got Triceratops family and a Stegosaur family. We don't have any of those. Closest we have is these. We might be able to get away with having little Ceratops family there. We have different. Oh, here's that. What is... Oh, I bet that looks like the Brachiosaur. I know this isn't the Brachiosaur, but... we'll just go ahead and add one. Can we copy? We can duplicate. I come back here. Here's a little bit, but I don't think that really makes for... Okay, let's go in here. Let's do some research with some attractions, maybe. We have viewing galleries, tours, dinosaur encounters, give access to additional dinosaur attractions, aviary viewing for guests. Those are all locked. Wide path monorail, a large hotel. We don't have any fossils. What is this? Operations, dig sites, closures, medicine, genes, hybrids. Which hybrids do we have? Indoraptor, Indominus. I'm not going to do that. Spinoraptor, Spinoceratops, Scorpius Rex, and Cleodocus. Let's go back to attractions. Let's do maybe tours. We need logistics of 5, so we'll put Crossland on that. Hold on. No, I want to unpin. Oh, I gotta click on that. Okay, unpin. You know, and maybe if we do research, we could do attractions for... We're doing tours. Might be able to do maybe dinosaur encounters. Do we have... We do have enough that we could also be researching that. Appeal. Do I have... I have a time on that? Yeah, so we've got dinosaur encounters is going to come first and tours. I was thinking of doing possibly a tour through the Diplodocus. Or... It's right here, but I don't think I have... No, I could see expanding this out to here and then doing a tour through there. You know what? If we're doing appeals, what if enclosures and we do a medium nest right there? Okay, structured breeding program. Not isolated. Okay, so create plan. Corey 1, and for the male, them. Start program. Oh, this is for welfare. Let's have you do that then. Okay, we got a new attraction. We got tours, remote viewing, amphitheater, dinosaur encounter. Oh, this is the, is this the thing where you can... Totally is not, totally not clipping those together. And we're gonna do this right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can now touch, feed, and
But we're gonna remove that and keep that. Do we have? There we go. Yeah, I'm just realizing all the stuff that I've been putting down has been a different shade.
I
Okay,
have
so
some
this...
rather incredible news. Dr. Baldera will be joining Din full time, and with his breeding expertise, and
Not a
our
single one of
brilliant
those.
park management
Juveniles,
skills, the sector representatives have offered their support as well.
Corey,
There's
and...
just one uncharacteristically quiet voice left. Dr. Malcolm?
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but
Okay.
I'm still skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive, but, you know, haven't we walked this path of good intentions before? At the same time, I'm nothing if not,
yeah,
wildly
that
curious.
just...
And if there's one thing that ambitious projects need, it's a voice of reason. So, here I am.
Well, sounds like everyone's pretty much on board. Din has hope, and I won't have to sleep in my nephew's basement. Fantastic! All right, don't keep me waiting. Where are we heading next?
Right there. Open the world map. Okay, well, we're still trying to boost that appeal, and I don't think... Oh, I needed to do... Oh, this needed resupply. Just fill it up. Whatever. We're gonna do... I know. We're trying to go on. We're gonna do... Add that to team 1. All right. Not gonna lie, I totally was not paying attention to what they were talking about. Where are we off to, though? New site, Clark County. Vegas? Turn a ramshackle flying reptile zoo into a well-maintained moneymaker. Okay, so this is entertainment, conservation, and security. Okay, that's what those points are. Complete site objectives to raise reputational limit. And it looks like these are cross multiple facilities instead of just a single one. Turn a ramshackle flying reptile zoo into a well-maintained moneymaker. Go and look. A hastily built attraction near Las Vegas once advertised low prices for a close-up flying reptile experience. That facility met a quick end, and the new owner of the land needs help making this site a more ethical success. Clark County, Nevada.
Las Vegas. In Spanish, the Meadows. Huh. It brings to mind peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant land. But what we get are greedy opportunists rolling the dice on displaying prehistoric animals in sorely lacking enclosures. But then, aren't you also taking a gamble? Will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical? Roll up, place your bets, and good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
I'm detecting a note of
When
sarcasm.
you said we were going to Vegas, I was expecting glitz, glamour, and maybe a night on the town, huh? But that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland, or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
All right, Clark County, Nevada, or Nevada. So we have a city near here called Nevada. Amenities, profits per minute, number of flying reptiles 40, infrastructure maintenance greater than 95%, number of different species 10. So we have appeal modifiers right here, plus 2 more in site overview. Pterosaurs already on site, existing infrastructure damage, limited shelters allowed. All right, we will continue this in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.